Okay, this is a reading for Taurus. It's your weekly love reading. I'll do a 9-card spread. I will get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. I intend to be resting in bed after this reading. Oh, does your brain ever feel like a walnut? Like just shriveled up? I'm tired, but yeah. It's that time of the month. I'm drained. It's the end of the week. I've worked hard. I'm happy it's the weekend, but it takes me like a day to not feel drained. I always feel good on Sunday, but Saturday I just kind of feel ill and tired. Shit, that's hot. Sorry. Oh, that's the good stuff. Okay. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this 3rd week of November with regards to the one that they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting? I've got a new deck. It's a stained glass window deck. It's really pretty. I thought, you know, like we're getting towards Christmas. I've seen Christmas lights going up. Oh my goodness, I love a new tarot deck. Crispy, glossy cards, beautiful. They just shuffle so well, they don't stick together. The shinier the cards, the better. If you're ever looking to buy tarot decks for yourself or for other people that you know like to read, get them shiny decks. And like, oh my goodness, look, one just flipped out, the Ace of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? That's so pretty. So the Ace of Cups upright, guys. First card. Are you in love, Taurus? That or it's self-love. You may have fallen for yourself or somebody else. Or you're manifesting love. Right. So our next cards are the 8 of Wands reversed and the 9 of Wands reversed. So if we were to turn those upright, right, 8 of Wands. Well, I'm just enjoying how pretty these cards are. The 9 of Wands is like, give me another challenge, I'm ready for another challenge. Trying to think what, okay, 8 of Wands is fast action, progress. Okay, that makes sense. Communication. But they were reversed, weren't they? So it's like we're dropping the burden of waiting for progress. Maybe it's self-love then. You know, like you're doing you and you believe that if you pour into your own cup and you stop focusing on like this particular person, when are they going to get in touch, you know, like how are they going to do it? I just think you've like surrendered, do you know what I mean? It's not like you've necessarily like thought, I don't care. I think you do care, but you've like compartmentalised it somehow and managed to just focus on yourself. I think that's your cup that you're pouring into instead of kind of draining yourself, thinking about what another person's going to do, because we can't control it, no matter how much we want to. I'm in love with this new deck. King of Cups reversed. That's what I'm saying. You know, like King of Cups upright is someone... Oh, look how beautiful that card is. King of Cups upright is someone who is an empath, extremely emotional, thin-skinned. You know, they give out love, they absorb crap, but they won't stoop to giving out crap back to people. It's a nurturer. The fact that's reversed is like, well, I'm turning off my emotions and I'm just kind of routinely going to work. I'm just kind of routinely like grinding, you know, working out, eating right, socialising. I'm just not, I'm taking care of me, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sort of overly focus on pouring into others. I don't mean that. I mean, like, you know, like this person that you kind of want, that maybe you've struggled to have. I think you're just not kind of killing yourself over that anymore. Does that make sense? That's what I meant. I don't mean like you generally shut off from people. I think you are busy, like, hustling, but you're still kind of like, you're being choosy who you kind of think about and how much. You're much more in control of your, like, emotions, you know, to the point where they probably feel like you're just acting like they don't exist, and it'll be hurtful to them, but you would never do that unless somebody deserved it. Okay, let's get 3 for your person then. The Lover's reversed. Yeah, see, they are really hurt. They feel that let's have a look at that card, actually. Oh, that's pretty. These are stunning. I'm so glad I got these off Temu for like a few pounds. Yeah, it's when someone feels that there's a divine connection there, but one person's not being giving equally. You know, they've not been putting effort in the way the other has. We've got the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. That's weird, isn't it? That's bizarre. Okay, 2 of Pentacles was reversed, so it's like failing to prioritise, failing to find a balance. 2 of Cups is love. Well, that's a really interesting combination. So this person felt like somehow everything was topsy-turvy in your lives and they just could not manage to get on the same page at the same time. Okay. The ball was dropped by you, by them. Could be both of you at different times. It's like just as you feel like you're finding your feet, you know, with a connection, like everything gets turned upside down and it's like external circumstances, things, you know, that are bigger than the connection. Even like childhood wounds, you know, or mental health, like loads of stuff's just getting like too big for like the connection. Like earthquake, you know. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah. They're feeling so flat and so lacklustre. They're just like, it's not even possible to make this work. I'm so sorry. I've got a really bad lower back pain. I'm just going to pause to go and get a hot water bottle. It's that time of the month. I'm really struggling. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Yeah, I just think this person is not feeling, you know, passionate. They are sort of low libido. They don't feel attractive. They don't feel that you're attracted to them. You know, if it was the Ace of Wands, they'd be feeling like there's going to be a brand new phase, a brand new start, and you know, I think they feel that like you don't want it, and they do. You know, and to be honest, looking at your energy, that's the signal, isn't it? But I'm not saying like it's always been that way, or you haven't got good reason. I think you will have a reason, because Taurus don't like games. They really don't like it. The Hanged Man reverse, yeah, so stubbornly, like, you know, let's just have a look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Was that reversed or was that upright? God. Well, the Hanged Man is all about trying to find a new perspective. I'm going to assume it was reversed. These are the first times it's, you know, I've only done the Aries read with these, so it's my second ever time using them for the first time today. So I'm just taking a second to like see which way the cards are and what they are. The Magician reversed. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's like this is not a time where anyone feels like they've got what it takes to make this work. There's no hope, you know, as far as right now. In the challenge, we got the King of Wands. So this was someone who was very passionate, and, you know, it was like basically go, go, go. Like when you were around them, they couldn't keep their hands off you, and, you know, very energetic, incredibly positive, full of vitality, high energy, upbeat, up tempo. And you are ice cold, freezing them out as the King of Cups reversed. They just cannot get that fire going to sort of be what it takes to sort of face you while you're like this. And I'm literally not even putting it on you. It's just like whatever's going on with them. They're very lackluster, they're very deflated, pessimistic. You haven't got no libido when you're like that. You can't be all bantery and like upbeat when you're like that. They don't feel that the divine is supporting this right now either, because aces are partly you creating opportunities and manifesting things, but they're also like the divine, you know, supporting it. Let's get messages from them. Why the love is reversed, please, for Taurus's person. I'm waiting for us both to be ready. I think there's been something to do with timing for a long time when it comes to this. I'm trying to protect you from my ego. Give me one for the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, please. Duality, a divine match, two people feeling equally for one another, you know, being at war, not managing to get on the same page, dropping the ball, not being able to prioritise the connection. I'm more emotional than I show. Give me one for the Ace of Wands reverse, please. Maybe that's why they've been in and out. They don't like it when people see them upset, you know, or like down on their luck. They don't like that. They've got quite a big ego and they really don't want people to see them as a wounded warrior. I'm at a crossroads. I'm choosing which path to take. Give me one for the Hanged Man reversed, please. The Hanged Man reversed. I'm avoiding our connection. They're putting their head in the sand because it's like, it's just too much to deal with right now. Whoops. I know we will be together. They just don't feel like they can make it happen right now, okay? They have not got the tools to make this happen. You need all 4 aces to be the magician. And so far they're very, you know, feeling really poor about how they look. Self-image, ego, self-esteem, it's really, really low. Not just with love, but finance as well. Just all round. Solar plexus chakras are, you know, all cloudy and kind of like clogged up, so that affects then the same way that one, you know, spins and leads on to the next one. If one slows down and gets muddy and murky, you know, then the next one will. So that's libido, you know, creativity, sacral chakra between your hips, and then your root chakra, you know, like your finances and everything. It's like a big knock-on effect, isn't it? Because if you get depressed or you get broken in some kind of way, if you get sick, you can't earn money, you know, or you don't put your all into it the way that you do when you're feeling like really good and strong. King of Wands. In the challenge, I'm going to contact you. I need to speak to you. They don't know whether to. They don't know whether to reach out. They know not to do it right now because they just can't cope with it. It'd be too much for them. They know it's going to be a tough conversation. They're going to have to let their guard down, you know, and actually open up. And at the moment, they're feeling way too vulnerable. Like, things are just going badly for them, and it would just be humiliating. You know how it is, guys, when you haven't got your ducks in a row. You hardly want to approach people and be like, hi, how are you doing? Like, fancy a flirt. They're just not going to do that while everything's going shite for them. They're just not going to. That's no fun. What is it that was the block? Why do they feel that it was an uneven connection? There wasn't equal give and take, there wasn't equal effort. Whoops. Right, date night flew out. So either there was too much of a focus on keeping it light, or you never really were able to, you know, to properly date. It was sneaky linking. What's the block with I'm more emotional than I show? 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles reversed, so it's failing to, you know, prioritise between two. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Okay, so their living situation, whatever their dynamic is, was getting in the way of being able to prioritise this. Give me one from at a crossroads. I'm choosing which path to take. Ace of Wands reversed. Someone else. I told you. Someone is in the middle. Someone's trying to sabotage this. So someone's purposely making this person feel rubbish about themselves. Either because they're jealous and they want you for themselves, or it's their person that's found out about this and is putting a stop to it. Or, you know, it's someone in the workplace giving them a hard time, and it's just generally affecting, like, where they were sort of managing to sort of find a way to be upbeat, and you might have been the thing that tipped the balance when they met you, you know, and sort of gave them like a natural high, because you are exhilarated when you start seeing someone. You know, it's like you crush on each other, you can't stop smiling, it's really exciting. So that something like that can tip the balance and make it kind of like an exciting life once again. But things kind of go flat if you end up with a big problem. And I mean like grief or getting made redundant, or, you know, someone being seriously ill in your family, or, you know, getting demoted, your job being under threat, anything, you know, poor mental health, your partner, you know, like giving you a hard time, or problems with children. Like when there's like stuff going on that starts to get real, it's you know, any deterioration in any area of your life that becomes substantial, you know, it tips it back again to like depressing or difficult or overwhelming, you know. Why are they avoiding the connection? Give me one for avoiding the connection. Stubborn, the Hanged Man, refusing to see another perspective. The Hanged Man reversed. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's an air sign that you're dealing with. Air signs, you know, will go logical. They will freeze people out. When they are ready to converse, they will articulate themselves incredibly well. But if they don't feel that they can, they'll freeze you out. Okay. If they haven't got the words, if they haven't got their head together, if they don't know how they feel about something, they're just not going to say anything. Okay. I know we will be together. Pregnancy. Someone's expecting. Okay, so I just think they feel like there's a future in this. It doesn't mean that they literally want to have children, but there's a sense of like a rebirth for this connection, or this, you know, being a productive connection. Like it's going to go somewhere in the future. I'm going to contact you. I need to speak to you. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Okay, so they're not making a move right now because finances are crap and they have a living situation that involves other people. They've got fairly big problems. It isn't the right time to get in touch, but they are going to, and they do want this. Give me one for pregnancy, please. Release your ex. Yeah, they want a rebirth. They want a life over. They don't want the last person, okay? Or like whoever their current person is, they don't want them. And that's a whole lot of stuff to deal with, guys. That's a lot. So you can see why they're not reaching out, because it'd be like, well, what are you going to do about X, Y, and Z? What are you going to do about A, B, and C? You know what I mean? It's just like, don't know at the moment. What is it that this person values about Taurus? Why, if they've got all these barriers and all these blocks and challenges, why are they saying that they want this? I'm working hard on my finances for you, for us, for our future. Okay, so they want to recover their finances, and they can only get stability if they keeping this current dynamic with whoever they're seeing or living with or married to. They can't kind of like knock all the dominoes down, you know, or pull the block out from the Jenga tower and then expect to have good finances, because that amount of instability is too many areas of your life. You've got to deal with one at a time. What else do they like about Taurus? When I'm sad, I look at your pictures and feel much better. Oh. Just know, Taurus, that this person, when they're not with you, or you're all they're thinking about, and it actually like, they're remembering the good times. You might be doing the same. Imagine that someone can have that many bad things going on, and like just looking at your picture can like make them feel better. I don't think that's what someone does when they just fancy you. They must believe that you're a good person as well. And tell you what, let's get one more. I like sleeping next to you. They're serious about this. It's not, do you understand? Like, they're talking about the future. When you sleep next to someone, you feel calm, safe, like, you know, like when you live with someone and you're in love and you're just like in your kind of like nest, all cuddled up, like there's nowhere else you'd rather be. You feel so settled and like everything's like clicking into place. It's just like, yeah, you know, this is where I'm meant to be. It's like the next best thing after like when you're, you know, a child and you're sort of like getting cuddles off your mum or your dad. It's just a sense of like, yep, this is exactly where I'm meant to be. Like, wherever this person is, you're exactly where they feel they're meant to be. They're talking about the future. When they're down, looking at your pictures cheers them up. And they want to be sleeping next to you. This is serious, okay? I think like the only shred of hope involves you. And it's not about you fixing them. They don't want that. They want to fix their own situation, but it's big ass stuff. It's not something you can sort in a week or two. It just isn't. You're talking like years, okay? Let's get you some timing. When is this person going to contact Taurus? Keep going with the flow of life. Trust that it will happen when the time is right, okay? Let's get you some advice. Focusing on you and pouring into your own cup is exactly what you should be doing. This person doesn't want you to suffer, okay? They're trusting that you can sort of take the wheel for your own life while they try to get a grip on theirs. You know, they're going to have to like seriously do some bond driving to try and get out of like what they're dealing with and negotiate all kinds of obstacles, getting chased down by all kinds of people, you know, dodging bullets, running on, you know, burst tyres. Like they're dealing with like fucking nightmare shit, you know, and you're kind of like trundling along in the countryside enjoying the ride because you've been pouring into yourself. You've cut away from the drama. they've still got all that chaotic shit going on. Let's get you some advice. How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. And then do some yoga. Okay? This is all turning out exactly how it's supposed to be. I quite feel like bursting into tears, and I know it's because I'm on, but like, Spirit's telling you, like, you're not the one having to drive this divine vehicle, okay? The angels, like, people that are passed on, that are watching over you, Source, the universe, fate, destiny, it's all in hand, okay? You just keep doing you. It's their turn to do them, okay? And then this will come back together. I'm going to leave it there. If you liked this reading, if it resonates, please like it, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel. Thank you to everyone who shares on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who reposts on TikTok. The channel's growing really nicely. I think we're up to 103 subscribers on YouTube, and I should do a live actually to drive me to the top of the algorithm. What could I do a live on? Do you like some kind of all signs? And we're up to like, I think it's like 315 on TikTok. Like, it's just climbing up really nicely. I'll think of a live to do. It takes like 24 hours to process a live, but I'll do an all signs. Could do angel numbers. Haven't done that for a bit. Or chakra. Angel numbers or chakra. Balancing. Something like that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care. Have a beautiful weekend. Make sure you do something nice to reward yourself for all this hard work and personal development, personal growth. And I'll see you in the next one.